Planting a garden to provide families with food on the table is becoming a lost practice in which was at one time the only way that people survived. The purpose of this speech is to motivate you to plant your own garden. My grandfather taught me how to plant a garden when I was just a boy, and I have planted many gardens myself as well as helped others over the past 30 years or so. I want to share information with you in this speech that will give you a reason that makes you want to plant a garden for yourself. Today we will discuss how growing your own garden can benefit your personal health, give you more independence, as well as help the environment. The vegetables that you buy in a store lack many of the nutrients that fresh vegetables out of a garden have. By the time we receive processed foods, they have lost many of their nutrients that have been replaced with some kind of additive. By planting a garden and not buying processed food, a person can eat better and live healthier. The time spent in a garden can also get rid of a few calories. Ali Gouvier wrote in her article, 8 Surprising Health Benefits of Gardening, about the physical work of digging, planting, and weeding a garden as good exercise for your heart. Now that you have heard the health benefits of growing your own garden, we'll discuss the independence that growing your own garden and producing your own food gives you. A huge benefit of using a garden to supply food to the table is a sense of pride that it gives you. When a person does not have to depend on others for food, they can claim just a little more independence. Confidence from being in control of your own food supply is one thing that money cannot buy. Not to mention, the money that is saved by growing your own food in a garden will also make a person feel pretty good as well. Rhonda Kaysen wrote in her article, How to Grow a Victory Garden of Any Size, that you do not even need outdoor access to garden. You can enjoy a garden of some kind anywhere. And if you need ideas, all that you have to do is look on the internet so that you too can enjoy the independence of growing your own food. We've discussed how planting a garden can improve your health and your independence, but more important is how growing your own garden can help the environment. Michael Pollan, who has written many articles critiquing modern agribusiness, wrote in his article, Why Bother?, that supplying your own food with a garden can account for 1/5 of the greenhouse gases that we produce. Just the gas used by supplying vegetables to the store or us driving to the store to pick them up can have a large impact on the environment. In an article from Crane Garden Buildings, 10 Reasons Why You Should Love Gardening, they argued that often we talk about giving back to nature. And rather than leaving it up to commercial and government agencies, we can all give back to nature by planting a garden. You have learned how growing a garden can benefit your personal health, give you more independence, as well as help the environment. I hope what you have learned will motivate you to plant your own personal garden. Some form of garden can be planted no matter where someone lives. And one of these days, planting a garden and growing your own food could be the only way to put food on the table.